Alrighty, we're back again and again and again and again. We're the Energizer Bunny. We just keep on ticking. So we're going to now do the Form B Solve for X questions from the 2024 handbook. Okay, we have the same concern from the last time, which is that the first Solve for X kind of question is number 62, and that's a grid-in. So I already solved that in the grid-in section. The next question is going to be 65. I think that's the... So this one is symbolic. What often happens when you do things symbolically is the answers are not always in the same form that they're going to be when you finally get your solution to it. All right, so let's see if that's true or not. We're solving for x. All right, so we're going to subtract 4 from both sides. Minus 4. So we get 2x. That cancels, equals y minus 4. Okay, we want to solve for x, so we divide both sides by 2. That cancels, and that cancels. All right, so guess what? It's right there. Okay, another form would have been, because if basically I have a plus b over c, this is the same as a over c plus b over c. All right, so they could have done that. So in other words, the answer could have been y over 2 minus 4 over 2, or y over 2 minus 2. That's another answer that could have been here. All right, so anyway, that's all they're asking you to do out of 65. Okay, 68 is the next one. All right, so this is not particularly a formal solve for X question per se, but it's involving solving for N. We have to do something with it. So the answer's in fractional form here. So the gotcha is really to convert that decimal into the fraction and then add it to the other fraction. All right, so this is the same as 13 over 100. Okay, if we add that to 207 over 100, we get 220 over 100. Okay, and we can throw away these two zeros, and then we get 22 over 10, and we're told, generally speaking, we should simplify things. That's the directions of the SAT handbook, if you look at the directions to this, but it turns out there's some answers that they provide that are not simplified. So always be alert to that. The instructions are a little deceptive that way. So anyway, we have 22 over 10. I can divide this by 2 and get 11, and I can divide this by 2 and get 5. So the simplified version of that is going to be F. That's all they're asking for you to do there as well. So enough of these are not too bad. That's 68. The next, I don't know if I wrote 80 here or 88. So let's see here. 80. Let's see, I have a paper copy of this. 80. Where's 88? Eighty. Well, 80 is more of a proportion problem, so I don't think it's 80. Okay, 88 is one of them. Okay, so let's go to 88. So some of these questions are not too bad this year, but there's always nasty ones. Yeah, there's 80. That involves fractions, but not particularly solve for X per se. And all solve for X doesn't involve fractions. So, all right, 88 is going to be that guy there. All right, so this one gets a little bit deceptive. So it's asking if xy equals 30. what is the value of 10 divided by x in terms of y? So it seems to me we need to figure out what x is. Well, we can figure out x's by just dividing both sides here by y. That cancels. So we get x is equal to 30 divided by 10. Okay, but the question is asking, what is 10 divided by x? So if we write 10 divided by x, right, isn't that, and if x is that, then it seems to me that the problem is 10 divided by 30 divided by y. Yes? And if we write that longhand, we get 10 divided by 30 over y. And to be honest with you, we could have just plugged that straight into there. Okay? And we know through keep, change, flip that this is the same as 10 times y over 30. Okay? Which is going to be equal to 10y over 30, which is just y over 3, or 1/3 y. And that's what we get there, right? So this is an example where the form I came up with, y over 3, doesn't literally match the exact textual representation that they gave us here. Okay, anyway, that's 88. And there's 94 of 5 here. I wish I could read my own handwriting. All right, let's see what we have going on here. 94, where's 95? Okay, this isn't quite solved for x. And 95, you know what? I wouldn't mind spinning 95 off by itself. It's one of those ones students never saw before, and I kind of maybe want to isolate it. So let me make sure there's no other question on this one. There's not. Yeah, I'm going to spin this one off by itself because it's kind of novel. It's one of the beauties of the SHST is the novelness, and this is pretty novel. And it'll come up handy when you do your Algebra 1 class when you finally get to that. All right, y'all.